Hello and welcome to the Bear and Sheep's Clothing Podcast, Episode 6. This podcast is about knitting and hand-dyed yarn, coming to you from Belfast, where we live with our 3 beautiful children and our 2 crazy whippets. My name is Derek.
And I'm Bernie.
And you can find Bernie everywhere, all social media, as Bear and Sheep's Clothing.
Except Twitter. Bear Wears Wool on Twitter.
Oh, that's right, yeah. I'll put that on the screen for you.
But I don't know how to tweet, so it doesn't matter.
So yes, if you're just joining us for the first time, you're more than welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. It's good to be here with you again.
Yes.
So,
what are we drinking today?
What are we drinking today, Bernie?
Good old Cosmos.
A Cosmo?
Mm-hmm.
It's lovely. I'll put the recipe on the Ravelry thread.
Yep.
Or you will.
Yeah.
Leave us your comments. Any recipes welcome.
Someone did, actually. It was like, it was called... it was kind of a rude name, but it was like a snowball kind of thing. So yeah, we could try that. Coconut milk and Malibu, just blended.
Interesting. Nice.
We could add vodka though. But yeah, thank you for that, Gillian.
Thank you. I'll have a go at that.
I forgot to show you, sorry.
No problem. So, get your website.
Website, right? Okay, well, I am still working on my Sunset Highway. It was supposed to be finished by now, but our whole household was sick for like
yeah.
over a week.
Yeah, kids going back to school and all.
One of them, per wee man, got really sick. He was off school and all, so didn't get much knitting done, but very, very little. I got one arm started, but I got to try it on and it's gonna be fine.
All the stress.
So it's supposed to be red here, but I figured that stripe of red was just perfect on its own. It didn't need a big chunk of red in the arm. So I'm using Petrichor fine fish yarns in the arm, and I think I'm just going to knit to just below the elbow and do the ribbon all in this colour.
Yeah.
I think it'll be cool. So yeah, Atlantic Knitscape, 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
Yes.
So I should have this finished by the time I come home. I wanted to wear it down there obviously, but at least it's at a nice knittable stage so it can be sociable and get it finished while I'm down there. But yeah, still loving it. And I just did, my wee man was playing with the iPad where I keep my pattern. So I just kind of speed read it and then, knit my wee bit of ribbon and let him play with it. And then I was like, oh, and then I got the iPad back off him and it said to knit for like 6 extra rows if you didn't want a rolled hem. So I'm going to have to pick it up again because I don't think a rolled hem would be my jam at all. Obviously it'll not be as rolled as that after blocking, but still I think I would like it a wee bit flatter. So it would, but the end is in sight.
Very, very close.
I'm going to miss it when it's gone. Obviously I'll like wearing it, but I just pick out colours for a new one. And what about yourself?
Well, I've just cast on the sock head hat, isn't it? Sock head? Yeah, so that's just cast on with the Belfast Pride that we were showing you last time. But that's all far I've got, and I'm not even going to show you my sock because it's not. It's not coming on very well.
Is it not?
No, I haven't really had time. Kids being sick and.
Well, once I come back from Atlantic Knitscape, we'll get stuck in and we'll have nice cozy toes
For
in a
the
couple of weeks.
yeah.
I'm a completely monogamous knitter. I just get kind of obsessed with my current whip. And I was knitting this before my socks, so I obviously couldn't cheat on it anyway, because I mean,
I don't look at it.
when I get it done, like. But I can't wait to get back to my socks. Actually, I might do a lot of knitting of that. Down at Atlantic Knitscape or on the way down, because Kate, Hawthorne Cottage Craft is driving. She's picking me up at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning.
I know.
So,
I wish I was going.
I know socks are good for car knitting, so. But then so will this. I might even get it finished before I get there. It's like a long drive. Oh, and speaking of Kate, this is now at the stage where it's living in my bucket bag. If you haven't seen this before, it's Kate Hawthorne Cottage Crafts bucket bag, and it's awesome.
It is awesome.
It is a TARDIS of a bag. It just holds a whole sweater, all the yarn you need, and it sits open, and you just fold it down. You just can't see down there, so yeah, it just sits right beside you like a wee bucket, and it's great. And these are my pins. Sorry if you've seen them before. Knit Happens is a Goldings yarn. Oh, there's a wee bear. A wee bear badge that Orla Orla made for me for Yarn Folk.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You had one on your t-shirt, remember? That was like your uniform, so I got one. And this is Punky Pins, wee Death Moth. And these are Moi Moi or Me or some wee shop in Edinburgh. I'll put it in the Ravelry notes.
Yeah, that's me for whips.
Me too.
So, have you any foes to shows?
No, have you?
I do.
Yay!
Yay! I'm pretty chuffed with this. It's not here. I've left it here. So, I finally finished, just need sewing on the ends, of Bandana Coil number 2.
The jumbo one?
The jumbo one, yeah. I knit several extra rows. I wanted it a little bit longer.
Are you going to model it for us this time?
Do you want me to?
Yes. I haven't even seen it, haven't you?
Have you not? Oh,
Oh, sorry, I did. I took a photo,
Yeah.
didn't I? Sorry.
yeah.
Forgot. It was ages ago. Feels like it. Ah, it's lovely.
You like?
Good job.
I love it.
Yes.
I like the extra length on it.
I was worried that it was going to be too long, you know, and it was going to curl down, but it didn't say anything. No,
it
that's perfect.
snuggles right in around your neck,
Yeah.
and you can have it over your chin too.
Good job.
Perfect, isn't it? The last one was a lot tighter than this, because I probably knit it a little bit too tight.
You were knitting really tight.
I was knitting tight
It was
at the start.
hard for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, I loved it.
No, I mean, but like getting into each stitch was a lot harder than now.
Yeah, no, I definitely could tell when I was knitting this that it was a lot looser, but it fits like a dream.
Good job.
The last one was a little bit snug
Yeah.
and a little bit short.
I'm gonna have to do another one for your dad.
Might. I wouldn't have a problem because I really love this. That pattern's great.
Yeah. It's a really good beginner pattern.
That's the way I modelled it, remember?
Yeah.
Nice.
Good.
And that's on bare iron,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It's lovely. Squishy.
It is so cozy, and I just dyed that up myself. I really like it.
Very good.
That's my faux.
Well,
Eventually,
I have a vintage one. This is Waiting for Rain by Sylvia McFadden. Where's the top here? And this is Fade Street, Townhouse Yarns, Fade Street in Carnage. And I'm sure everybody that knows me, and Jenny, every time Jenny from Townhouse Yarns runs into me, I'm wearing this. I just love it, and I love the way that it curls. See the way the ends curl.
I like it.
It just goes with everything as well. Obviously, it's a nice neutral kind of colour, and it was also a lesson in alternating skeins. because you can see at the bottom there's more speckles. I can't point, but can you point in between the two lace bits? Yeah. So that was like really where the second skein joined, and you can see it's a bit more speckled. Just slightly.
Just that line there.
It's completely, nobody would have noticed except for me.
Yeah.
No, but it was a lesson just for me. I was like, oh,
Right.
this could have been worse, you know.
Yeah, you can't really see that wee bit of lace working. It's lovely.
Aye.
Yeah.
I'll definitely knit this again. I really enjoyed knitting it as well. I think it was, where was it? It was Edinburgh Yarn Festival
2 years ago.
2 years ago. That's where I cast it on. I finished it shortly after and haven't really stopped wearing it since. So, yeah. And it's getting cool enough now to wear a knitted t-shirt and a shawl.
So now I have to knit myself a top.
Yeah. I haven't really seen many men's
Oh,
knitted
I'll
t-shirts.
research it a bit more. I'll have a look on
Yeah.
Ravelry, I think.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, last week I was talking about the double knitted cowl that I wanted to knit since I started knitting.
Yes.
So I'm doing the demystifying double knitting course with the Sockmatician on Saturday, I think. And this is the cowl that I was talking about. It's double knitted. Double knitted? Is that right? Double knitting, double knitted. Yeah, so obviously on the other side it would be the blue with the black octopus. Kraken. Yeah, don't search for octopus, it's a kraken. So, yeah, just in case you were curious, you returning viewers.
That's right.
In the pipeline. So, did you have anything else to talk about for foes?
No, that's me.
Yeah, so the random number generator chose...
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Let's Just Crochet, I think it is. Yeah, Let's Just Crochet. So congratulations, Caroline.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so you won yourself a skein of Helianthus on Bear BFL sock. And it's nice, subtle sunflower colours. There's nice bits of brown in there too. It's gorgeous. But yeah, and LB hand knits, gorgeous pattern that she was knitting for the Annie Sock Cal. Is that them there? No, it's a different one. Sorry. You chat amongst yourselves there for a wee second.
Yeah.
I had it up, but then I had to get the Kraken picture up, so it's gone.
Oh yeah, I meant to say.
Good, go.
You can get me on Instagram as mrbearknits and on Ravelry as mrbearknits as well. So drop us a line and we'll have a little chat.
Good man.
Yeah, I didn't really progress very well with my Annie Sock Cal. It's I find it really hard with those small needles.
Oh, you kind of find it difficult with 4-ply anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a big jump from Aaron.
Yeah.
But this time around, not as bad. I think I've got a bit more confidence. Just.
Aye. It's a good bit different from knitting with Aaron.
It's a lot more fittery, yeah.
Sorry, that took me a really long time to find it. But that's the pattern. It's going to be really hard to see.
The way you
it's
had
called
it tilted earlier was perfect.
yeah, I can remember.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. Yeah, Sleeping in the Garden. Beautiful, lacy, gorgeous socks.
Can you see that?
So, yeah, we'll get that. LB Hand Knits will send you the pattern by Ravelry and I'll post you out your repackage.
Congrats.
With your yarn and wee goodies. Yeah, so that's our first cal done and dusted.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks to everybody that took part.
Yeah, thank you. That was really...
It was really fun.
It was really fun looking through all your lovely photos, and we're going to get better at knitting socks thanks to your...
It definitely inspired me.
Inspiration, yes.
It has.
Yeah.
So, in the pipeline, anything else?
No, because that's yarn preview, isn't it? Oh well, I dyed up the colours for my palmetto cardigan for anyone that has just joined for the first time. I'm gonna knit this cardigan next from Pom Pom. So I dyed up. I was gonna do the kind of military stripes in black and white, but I dyed like a, well, technically they look black and white, don't they? But this is kind of like a purpley, browny.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
It's hard to see in this light. We weren't going to complain about the lighting.
No.
And this is like a real, like a tusk kind of ivory colour. Like the 100% merino DK is really white. So this is a real, wouldn't even call it blush, it's lighter than blush. So I think if I was going to put it as a colourway, I would call it tusk.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
And this would be like a kind of coffee bean colour, wouldn't it? I don't want to call it coffee bean though.
Don't know, it's different in this light. The first time I seen it, I could definitely get the purple from it.
Well, I can see it from here, like, but yeah. So that's going to be my stripes, and then like a mauve, dusty purple that I haven't dyed yet for the body. Is there anything in the pipeline for you?
Don't want to commit myself, but I would like to do I want to find a hooded top.
Wow, okay.
But it's maybe a bit ambitious.
It might be easier than a 4-ply thing. Because it would be chunkier, double knitting or something.
The chunkier I can deal with. So yeah, if you've any suggestions for a nice hoodie.
Like a first garment.
For a first garment. Something not too technical. Because
I was going to knit but I was going to knit one for Moss first. The Durangi by Stephen West.
Yes, I did see a couple of his that I liked.
Oh, this one's lovely. I'm going to knit it for Moss as soon as I can. So many things.
It's on the list.
I know. It might be a bit ambitious for a first. Flax maybe. Tin can knits are really good beginner patterns.
Yeah.
And it's just stockinette and garter. But it would teach you all the basics of
garment
knitting, yeah.
I'll have a look at that.
Aye. Because they talk you through things really well. I'm not even going to look for that because it seems to take me ages to find things.
Yeah.
But yeah, Durangi by Stephen West. I'll talk about it later whenever I'm about to cast it on for Moss. It's like complicated maybe.
Is it? Right.
So, what else?
Just a yarn preview?
Yeah. Well, this is kind of mean because this is not going in the shop. I just want to show it because I haven't shown anything in ages. But I'm taking this down to Atlantic Knitscape.
Okay.
But as soon as I get back, whatever I don't sell at Atlantic Knitscape, I'll go straight in the shop and I'll dye up some of these things for the shop. So sorry if I'm teasing anybody. So this is Protista that you've seen before, I think. It's what I'm knitting my jumper with, but I dyed it slightly differently, so it's a bit stripy, but this is more solid. But this is it dyed on our new base, Bare Rustic. It's 100% Wensleydale, and it's the sheepiest yarn I've ever seen or smelt or felt. It's beautiful. So, and it just took the dye really well.
Yeah,
there's like a kind of golden halo.
There is, you can see the halo there.
Yeah, but it's like slightly more golden than the halo, slightly more golden than the rest.
Yeah, you can see it against my dark jumper.
It's amazing.
It is.
I might have to cast on another colourwork thing after Palmetto.
Another one for the key.
Yeah, oh my goodness, it's never ending.
So what else have you got?
Well, this is a lovely autumnal, it's not showing the colours very well. I wish you could see it. It's like gold and brown and olive green and red. I was just playing around, with kind of autumn colours and new techniques, but I really love it. So I might have to just recreate it.
Absolutely, I love it.
Call it Samhain.
Yeah.
And then I was doing the same, just playing around with more kind of Halloweeny. This is a more fun, traditional Halloweeny colour one. With green and purples. And it looks white in this light, but it's not. It's like a kind of browny, dusty kind of colour. But it looks white here. Up there. Yeah, so there's some of those and some Killadin, obviously, because that's where I'm going. Which is looking completely washed out as well.
I know, it's that light.
I know, but what can you do? Should have knew that before we did the yarn preview. But that's, I was just going to show those, and I'll dye them up for a shop update when I come back. So I think that's a wee short one because I have to pack.
Good luck with that.
I know.
It's getting late.
So, well, you have to edit.
Yeah, I know. All night. So yeah, thanks for joining us. It was good to have you all back, and we'll see you again when
next week, because I'll have to talk about
another week.
I'll have to talk about Killadin.
Awesome, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us. Yeah, if you like what you saw, please give us a little thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, hit the button, and we'll see you again next week.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
So for the brave ones who stayed on, you ready for joke corner?
Joke corner, I forgot. Right, yeah. You go first.
Okay. I feel under pressure now.
Okay.
Do you want to go first? That's okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay. So there's two windmills standing in a field. One of the windmills says to the other one, "What's your favourite kind of music?" And the first windmill says, "I'm a big metal fan."
Oh, these are definitely getting worse.
Told you it was really bad to say.
Okay, so yesterday I bought the world's worst thesaurus. Not only was it terrible, it's terrible. Do you not get it?
I do. It's a really bad thesaurus because it doesn't give you a different word. Is that right? Oh, okay.
I couldn't get another word for terrible. I'm going to edit that out.
No, that's good. I like it.
Bye.